I'm Colin Thompson. I go to Archerwood High School.
What can I say about Colin Thompson? Well, he's been my best friend since I got here, freshman year. He's a great leader. He's captain of the football team, and he's just an all-around great guy. He's involved in so much. He's involved in athletes helping athletes. He's involved in cares.
Colin's been a leader for me on and off the field since he's been a sophomore in high school.
I've gotten to know Colin Thompson over the past 4 years through some of the incredible community service projects that he has been involved in, from Athletes Helping Athletes to a care program that I started here.
Hi, my name is John Sylvie.
I met John my 8th grade year. My coach of my track team, I threw shot put, he asked me just a couple people were like, up in the air about maybe walking around with John all day, and I said, yeah, I'll do it, no problem. John seemed like a nice kid. I really didn't talk to him too much, just kind of said hi to him in the lunch line and stuff like that. But I bumped into John, and I fell in love with the kid right away. He was so happy, so positive, just a great kid. He's fast. He leads our team out into the field every week for football, and we struggle to keep up with him sometimes. But now I met John 8th grade year, and he's made a huge impact in my life. More than I could even imagine.
Last year, Thompson introduced me to John Shelby. He's honorary captain of the team this year. And at first I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, meet him, he's coming with us once, hanging out with us once. And here Thompson says he hangs out with them all the time.
Just Colin, just looks after him and makes sure he's included as part of the team and as part of just a regular kid.
Since we do golf together, it's a very bad golf ball.
Really? Well, he's gotten better, I think.
It's okay, golf ball, but
His relationship that he has with John Shelby is something that's extraordinary. It's something that not an average high school kid has. When you see the two of them together, it brings a tear to your eye, kind of. It's how much he means to John, how much John has become a part of all of our families. Everybody here at Wood, he's here all the time with us. Because of Colin, he has made John have a group of friends that he'll never forget.
But no, John really calms me down for the games, and it's a good for him to be there, and it'd be awesome for him to be maybe a bigger stage of football. And I'm sure the guys would accept him the same as everyone accepts him here.
the last time I was in the locker room is hanging out with Colin and some other friends like Joey, Arch, with them. It's kind of like get them pumped up before you go out and they can win the game.
John's a real great morale booster. He's going nuts on the sideline. He just loves the atmosphere, the camaraderie. He really brings the whole team up. We let him break it down when we're after the games and stuff. He really loves it. We love having him around. He's a really great kid. He's a real sweetheart.
It's cool. I mean, he gave us really a whole new perspective on life, really, beyond football. Taught us that there's so much more to life than just football, and it's funny. I mean, some days will come, everyone's in a bad mood at practice, and he'll come running up, and everyone's laughing, and it's just been inspiring.
What's one of the reasons that Colin's such a good friend?
He always respect me and they have like any problems, just call him.
Yeah,
He just cares about me.
As you know, they run through the wood banner, and what happened is John took off in front of the team, and Colin said I had a sprint full out. Mr. Shelby says, because I was afraid that if John hit the banner, he wouldn't have enough force to break the banner, and he would stumble back. So Colin hurried up and got right in behind John to make sure he was able to break the banner. So even in that situation, he made sure John wasn't going to stumble. And thinking like in that moment that before that game, and it was like one of the biggest games of the year, it was on ESPN and all, and before the biggest game of the year, he had the presence of mind to make sure that he was protecting John first and foremost.
Before a game, you're kind of, I guess, fired up. I try to stay calm, and John helps me stay calm. It kind of makes you realize that, you know, there's bigger things in life than maybe just a football game. And John really brings our whole team back down to earth, and get to hang out with John for the game and talk to John, and during warm-ups he gets everyone excited, and he's screaming "Go Wood" and all the good stuff. So he's real positive before the game. He knows exactly how to handle himself, and he's great to be around.
How different do you think your life would be if you never met Colin?
I think that there would be something missing in John's life.
Well, before Colin, I always wondered, you know, whether John would have, you know, any true friends or true friends that was his peers. You know, whenever we did stuff, we would go to the hockey games or we would do anything, it would be just John and I.
The best thing about John is he actually notices what goes on. So if like you're downfield and you're making a block, and Desmond's cutting off you and doing the whole thing, or Brandon or Ryan, but John is, all right, great play, Colin, like, great job. Or even when I don't even score, I even made a bad play. Like I was like, oh no, it's gonna be bad on film, and John's like, yeah, Colin, like it's great. It makes me so happy. And I point over to him and he's clapping and he's happy. So he's real supportive and real positive, not just to me, but to everyone on the team.
I think that John and Colin have a story to tell, and they're not done, and it's not going to stop at Wood, and it's not going to stop at Florida. And I just think that they're here for a reason, to make a difference in the world, and they've done a great job so far, but I think there's still a lot to be told.